Got my dude Jackson Wang in the building. What's poppin'? I'm so excited that you're here.
Yeah, I'm Jackson Wang from China.
I saw that you spent Chinese New Year with Kevin Hart.
Yes.
That's pretty legit.
He is my hero.
Why?
Yeah, no, it's like growing up, since childhood, I've been watching his videos, stand-up comedy shows, movies.
Mm-hmm.
It really inspired me a lot, as a person, the vibe and energy and everything. So I got this chance, it's Chinese New Year, so I just pop up to his office, surprise him with this crazy Chinese New Year celebration.
You literally, wait, hold on. You rolled up to his office.
Yes.
It just popped up.
Yes.
And they let you in?
I mean, of course we talked with this team.
Okay.
Right. But we made sure that, he doesn't know.
Right.
Yeah. It was crazy.
So what did you guys talk about?
Me and Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
I said, I love you.
He was like, oh, man.
It's like, before everything else, hey, I love you. It's like, wait, okay, Jackson.
How did he receive that? Was that, like, good? Was he, like, cool? Like,
yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's like, he's open to talk about anything. He doesn't have that, he's the biggest, celebrity. He's the biggest, artist out here, he's very down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
He talks about anything with me. He's the kindest person I've ever seen. And once again, I want to say I love him.
That's amazing. So what brings you to LA, bro?
I'm just here, recording, promoting my new single.
Mm-hmm.
Me dropping a new single called Faded.
Okay.
Right. I'm just here to, promote, just to let anybody, to let everybody to, actually putting my name on the table. Like Jackson Wang from China, this Chinese boy, who loves music, and he's releasing his single Faded.
Are you working on an album while you're out here?
I'm working on a couple of songs. Yeah, I think it's good. It's not. You should listen to it.
Can I get a copy? Can
I
get a
we'll
download
make sure.
link?
We'll make sure before everything is released. We'll let you to listen to it.
What can people expect from these songs that you're going to be releasing?
So it's more of like a new genre that I'm challenging.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I used to do a lot of like hip hop stuff in China,
Mm-hmm.
back in China in my solo career. But now like I'm trying to do something more than that,
Mm-hmm.
like in pop, like in urban, like that kind of genre. I'm
Right.
challenging. It's like a new side of me. So I want people to of course my supporters, my fans, I want to show them like this new side of Jackson. Yeah.
At what point were you like, I need to, I guess, do something different? Like, because you're talking about this new genre and whatnot.
Right.
So at what point were you like, you know what, I'm tired of what I'm doing right now.
It's not
and
tired. Right.
I just want to move on and do something else.
Like, I want to show like a lot of sides of me, like
Mhm.
as a person, as an artist, like
Right.
in music, it's like I'm not just capable of doing this. I'm also capable of like, dancing, like, or even like pop, rock, like any kind of genre. I want to challenge myself.
Don't just put you in a box.
But I want to make sure the quality is there.
Right.
It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever. I want to make sure it's good. Yeah.
So while you're out here in LA, are you possibly doing any features with anyone off the album?
There is feature. Yeah.
Can we get a little sneak peek as to who's gonna be on this?
He's I'll say like the best spoil that I can give out right now is he's a really good friend of mine.
Wow, you're gonna make it that broad.
And he's from Asia, like me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would the fans know or no?
I think they'll know already.
Like, do you think that they're sitting in their cars putting two and two together right now?
I think they already know. Right. You want me to tell you? Or like, we don't have to cut this, but I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh!
Like, fans are gonna go crazy as soon. You know what's funny? People are looking in the door right now. They're like, "What is going on?"
Oh, they can't hear us. They can't hear us.
No, they can't hear us at all.
Okay.
We're fine.
No worries. I'm not gonna talk about anything sensitive.
I know. It's all good. It's all good. That's super exciting that you're out here. What made you come out here to LA to make music and whatnot?
I feel like I'm as a kid starting music. Like my goal is I always listen to American music. Also like I'm the Billboard. It's always been my dream. One of my goals in life. is to actually, have my song in the top 20 Billboard. That's like my thing, my goal in life.
That's your
Like,
dream, right.
yeah. After that, I can, I fulfill my goal already. If after that, I'll be satisfied. I'm ready to, yeah. I can just die.
I know you were talking about earlier that you listen to American music. What was like your favorite growing up?
The music that changed my life as a kid, that song motivate me to dancing, to actually creating music, is Black Eyed Peas, Where's the Love?
Really?
Hey!
Get out of here.
You like that song?
That's one of my favorites, yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, that song actually made me start dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It started everything. Yeah. It's like, right.
What was it about that song that just,
as a kid, I wasn't very familiar to English. So it's the beat that got me, like, actually I performed that in talent show grade 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that actually everyone after that talent show, everyone's like, "Oh, you should try, actually learn dancing, actually, do some music. I think you can be there." And that's how I started.
That's amazing.
Black Eyed Peas.
That's great. So how'd you get into fashion? Because, I was creeping on your Instagram and I saw that you were like very into fashion and whatnot. How'd you get that started?
I'm Fendi man.
I saw the face of Fendi, which is so legit. Yeah. Them checks must be good.
It's not bad. It's good. I love that. I'm blessed. I'm so honored.
Absolutely.
Like it started like 2 years ago through a project with Fendi, and that's when I met the people there. They're so great. The energy and all the attitude that they have as a brand and as is the thing is like my goal in life. So I love that, and it's like my attitude too. So I felt like this is very common with me as a person too. So that's how we started everything. But before that, in case you didn't know, like I was a Olympian fencer.
Oh, really?
Before that, yeah.
That's the
yeah. I was Olympian fencer when I was 10. Like my dad is he was a fencer too. He's the first Chinese to win the first place in Asian games.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, and my mom is a world champion gymnast.
Wow. So just talent runs in your family, bro.
And my brother is a rugby player.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So like I'm sport family. I started gymnastic when I was 7 till 10. Like I wasn't growing tall. I was growing this way instead of this way. So my dad's like, "Oh, you gotta stop.
We need to do something. Right.
We need to do something before like his legs are like getting shorter and shorter every day." So like, so then he's like, "Let's change it to fencing." So I changed to fencing. Started at 10. Until 17, I was ranked 11th in the world in like teenager category. And I was preparing for London Olympics before I went on with my music career. Oh,
that's pretty legit. So you pretty much
I gave up everything.
I was about to say you pretty much gave that up to follow this dream of being a music.
Right. I had this all sponsors, all sponsored by like all the brand. I had like a very good salary as an athlete back in Hong Kong, and yeah, it was good. It was in good term, and also like I got this scholarship from this like crazy university, and but I just decided to I'm gonna do what I want to do, yeah. Especially my dad was a fencer too, so he's expecting me his son to be like him, right? So but then I just told my dad one day like, hey, Dad, I want to do music, I want to try out. We only live once, so there's only one life. I don't want to be like 80 years old and telling my grandkids like, "Hey,
this is what I used to do."
I used to have a chance to become a singer. I don't want that regret.
How was he when you told him that?
He was shocked. He was like, "Get out of here!" Like and all like my parents, as a Chinese parents, they are like very sensitive about like me, especially when I say like I want to sign this label or whatever. They actually thought the label is gonna like kidnap me, like parents.
Is that a thing though? Like for them to think that?
I don't know. I think it's just my parents. They're like, yo, I think they're gonna kidnap you and you're gonna like take all your money and like like all these worries. Because why would you give up your situation now to go for something that you can't see the future in. Why would you even do that? So I said, like, I don't want to regret that. I want to do something that I really love. I love fencing, but I want to try out some more stuff. I don't want to regret when I'm 80.
Right.
I might not even live till 80, but you get what I mean.
100%.
Right.
So I guess looking back on it, are they happy with the decision that you made?
This is my dad before the decision. You shouldn't. You're gonna regret, Jackson. Like, trust me, it's not a good choice. And after my first concert, after my debut in, I think it was in Korea, they were like, "See, I told you, Jackson. You made the right choice."
I'm sure your mom changed her point of view when she got that new Fendi bag too.
Yes, he did. Like, I'm so proud of you, son. Like, we knew that you're gonna make it. Like, we knew that it's gonna happen.
That's amazing. Tell us a little bit about the single.
Oh, the single Faded. It's about, like, it's just like some. The thing I find like interesting is the content of the single is the lyrics are like, "You only touch me when I'm faded." Like, it's like when I was nothing, when I try to approach you, you don't care at all because I was nothing. But when I become like, when I start to like get famous and be successful, then you respond. Like, it's about that kind of stuff. It's nothing too serious, but I just thought it's kind of interesting to talk about
and incorporate into a song. You seem like someone that works a lot. Like, you're always on the go and working. And
how do you know?
Do you know, like, how you can just feel the vibe when somebody's like a hard worker, and that's the vibe that I get from you. So when you're not working, like, what are you doing? You're at home. You don't have nothing to do.
No.
You're doing what? Does that ever happen?
I don't think not often, but
Okay.
If I have the time, I'll start producing songs. Right. It's a thing. Like, every day, I'm working. I'm like, mentally and physically, I'm tired. To be honest, like, I haven't been taking a break for like 3 years. But as long as the stuff that I do every day is the stuff that I love, if I love it, then I never feel tired. I don't even feel like it's work. If you love something, it's like playing video games. If somebody loves playing video games, if you tell them to play like straight 3 years, they're not gonna feel tired. Maybe their body is, but you get what I mean.
Absolutely, it's not work when you love what you do.
Right. I love what I do, and I love being here. It's an honor.
So I want to do some fast round questions with you. Is that cool? I want to know the first thing that comes to your mind when I say this. Okay.
Yeah.
Dream collaboration.
Omarion.
Really?
Chris Brown, Omarion.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Where do you see yourself as an artist in 10 years?
I hope I can make history for Chinese.
Just with the music that you're making.
And as a person, my attitude, my vision, like my stories, I hope I can share with a lot of people back home. Okay. To tell them, actually, I went through this and that.
What is your favorite thing about performing?
I just love performing because I love interacting with the audience, and I love, it's just music.
And if you can say one thing to everybody that supports you, what would it be?
Wow. One thing is never enough. Like, they've been...
No, you got to narrow it down to one thing. One thing. And you can say one thing.
One term. Like, one word.
Like, not necessarily word, but a phrase. Like, one thing. What would you say?
One thing. Make sure you check out KIIS Radio.
No, about you. about you. About you.
Okay. One thing. Do what you love. Go after your dream. No regrets. Stay hungry.
You are the man, Jackson. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh my God, it's an honor. To be very, it's an honor. I can't even believe I'm here right now.
Let me pinch you. Pinch you. Yep,
it doesn't hurt. Okay, I'm here. This is Jackson Wang from China.
Thank you.